You are listening to Venus Rose, interactive spiritual Q&A and the power of sound. Music is like sunshine.
Hello, conscious souls. How are you feeling? Yesterday was the new moon in Leo. When the sun and the moon come together in the same sign, we have a conjunction. The moon is not visible to us watching from Earth, because at the time their ecliptic longitude is exact, the dark side is pointing to us. This phase is a more introspective time and represents new beginnings. It's a good time to set clear intentions, not only for the month ahead, but clarify our goals and check what fruits we can harvest the next time the moon is going to be in this sign, currently Leo. So in 6 months, we'll have a full moon here. As we have entered Leo season in the last days, new themes are at the forefront, and I'm excited what questions you'll have for me in the next weeks. The Leo themes are so much fun. It is about playing, children, or the inner child. The sun is the ruler of this sign Leo and is about creativity and creating new things. Many celebrities have significant Leo placements. That's why they like to be on stage and shine. This sign is about confidence and being bold. Don't forget we all have Leo in our chart, and depending on which area it rules, it shows us where the traits I just mentioned are coming to life more easy for ourselves, provided that no negative aspects come into play. I personally have 2 significant Leo placements in my chart in houses where Leo energy feels comfortable. Perhaps that's why I enjoy this energy so much. The first question sent to me is about the inner child. What can I do in these high-level energy times when my inner child needs more care and affection? Often it is annoyed by the demands placed on it, even in my romantic relationship, and wants to be angry and stubborn. Thank you for sending in the question. First of all, it is beautiful that you are aware of the fact that your inner child needs additional care. So pay even more attention to receive the messages fully. Check out what is the reason it wants to be angry and stubborn. Children often behave this way when the so-called grown-ups do not listen properly. That's when kids tend to get loud to get more attention. From who did you not get enough attention as a child? How can you be more soft with your inner child? Tend to it more carefully. It is most important to take time to listen, especially during those intense and fast-moving times these days. You mentioned the demands that are placed on you. Maybe try to balance out yourself more by nurturing your inner child through doing joyful things it loves to do. This could be something simple like eating stuff that you especially enjoyed as a kid. It won't be so much in need of affection by others then. At least not so annoyed It might be even able to invite the other into play when it feels joyful and relaxed. And you are the only one who can truly lead your inner child into that space. Have fun. The next question is from Leah. In which way does society influence creativity? Increase it in some, or does dull it in other areas? This is an interesting question, which could be viewed at from various standpoints. Since this podcast has a spiritual approach, I want to start from the perspective of the regal sign Leo, which season has just started, as mentioned earlier. This energy rules passion and creativity, like the sun loves to shine, and gives energy to ideas and helps them grow. Desires from the heart, not only in romantic form, but Leo is associated with the heart space of our physical vessel as well. Each sign and their energy is connected to specific parts of our bodies. So whatever idea that makes your heart beat on a higher octave is Leo energy, so to speak. Things we feel passionate about, ideas and dreams which want us to make them happen. This is inner creativity that is so individual for each one of us. I personally say everyone is creative. Otherwise, a being would not make it through life. There are infinite possibilities to explore for every individual, and it depends on our own personal creativity to use them. Some people are strategic, others are less so in life. To me, it is a way to use imagination and be structured with it at the same time. We can all agree that society has a big influence on creativity in different ways. Many people consider artists as creative, but not a mother who has, for example, more than one kid and is able to navigate her daily life in a light and fun way for everyone in her family. I think that not only society, but we all should honor our individual giftedness way more. If we would listen to the kids more and try to recognize what kind of abilities each being could contribute to their community, this world would be a different place. I still believe in humanity and its ability to evolve in a direction that is more positive. Giving more individuals the opportunity to express their innovativeness is a good way to start. Online is for sure one way in which this is possible. But if you look into education systems around the globe, it varies drastically in which way some nations foster innovative abilities of children and others simply do not. Kids are our future. They need to be nurtured in various ways. But if you don't reassure them in who they are and what they can do, doubts are seeded. In my opinion, they should get an example how to be mindful with oneself and the talents they have, and learn how to explore them, offer them, so that the talents can be a joy for themselves and others. in the family, or a greater community. Sharing gifts with one another is such a beautiful thing. Abilities are stifled when talents are ignored and not fostered. On the other hand, certain creative opportunities that are offered in schools, for example, are harnessed in society later on to some degree. Let's stop for a moment and take a look at the word harness. It is described as a piece of equipment with a belt and straps used to put draught animals of different kind in front of a cart or a plow to pull it. So distinct creative jobs are harnessed from society, like being an actor or singer. But there are way more ways to express creativity which cannot be used so easily to imply stuff. Please don't get me wrong, those are wonderful jobs and callings, but they come with a special responsibility in my eyes. And I personally can only speak about the music industry, in which the mainstream is often used to push a certain narrative. For example, young folks should look a certain way, and so on. Of course, the zeitgeist plays a role here. I mean the moral and cultural climate of a particular era. I want to encourage you to be bold, like a lion, and check out new creative things. And you might be surprised what you are capable of. What do you love? Colors? Can you knit something? Do you love making pictures? Not talking only about selfies here. Use your imagination, says this season. Play with your inner child and let it raw. Shine and let your heart beat higher. Use this Leo new moon to set new intentions and plant seeds for your ideas, whatever it may be. If you like to have assistance with blockages of some sort, you can book a session with me. Simply send me an email for further details, which you can find in the show notes. It is Leo season, time for fun and play. Send me questions via mail or leave them in the comments on Instagram or my YouTube channel named Crystal Seraphim Sounds. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, let me know what moves you. Love to you all. Rose.